Building and maintaining muscle mass are key to long-term health. With one 20-minute session a week, 20 Minutes to Fitness makes it possible to achieve the same health benefits as 3 or more hours a week in a traditional gym. Check it out.
20 Minutes of Fitness is different because in 20 minutes you can work your entire body. It's high intensity strength training so that you're increasing your bone density, you're increasing your lean muscle mass, it helps with blood sugar regulation, it helps with your quality of sleep, it helps with your mood.
Well, when I first speak to somebody about it, they say, how can 20 minutes a day do you any good? I said, well, let me correct you on that. It's 20 minutes a week. And it is remarkable how well it works. So you do 7 sets. Each set of exercises is about 2.5 to 3 minutes long. That's where you get your 20 minutes, and you break for a minute or two between to catch your breath and to set up the next machine. But what is so marvelous about it is that you learn to exert maximum exertion for that 2.5 minute period. And it's okay to do that to failure or till you can't do it anymore or your limbs are shaking in the process. But you just want the maximum exertion, and that is good for muscle development. And what amazes me is that you don't even break a sweat, because I think it's because you're only doing it for 2 minutes on a limited muscle group, whatever it may be, core or limbs or whatever. And it is just remarkable the way it works. And what they say is, and I've experienced this, just the building of the muscle mass and the removal of some of the fat in the process keeps your metabolism going well 24/7. So you can burn calories with the muscle mass without you can do that while you're sleeping. And I've lost weight in the process, although I think I've regained some of the weight through muscle weight rather than fat weight, but my clothes fit better.
20 Minutes of Fitness is for anybody and everybody. We have clients that are in their 20s, and we have a client that is 101. It's just allowing you to be able to be as mobile as possible, as flexible as possible, and as happy as possible.
My wife and I were thinking about having kids, or she might have been pregnant, and it would be our first daughter, and I was at lunch with my father, and I did say, Dad, I think you're in pretty good shape, but I want to make sure that you're going to be around and healthy so that my daughters can get to know you and learn from you for as long as possible. So I just asked him to make sure he took good care of himself. And I know he took that to heart, because soon thereafter I heard about 20 Minutes to Fitness. And he started talking to me about 20 Minutes to Fitness. I think it took maybe a couple months or a year before I started getting interested. But what happened was I did have one daughter and then another, and I suddenly, with a full-time job and 2 young kids, didn't have much time to take care of my own body. And so I started thinking maybe I should try this 20 Minutes to Fitness too. And I happened to live pretty close by, and it was convenient. I've actually gone through a few job changes since then, and for all of them though, I've been able to protect 30 minutes a week on Tuesdays with Carrie Cash to come to 20 Minutes to Fitness. And it has also really changed my life, because it set a foundation for strength and health that I wouldn't have otherwise had, because that coming once a week, it doesn't require as much motivation or as much time. I just show up here and I feel myself staying strong and healthy for my girls.
It is 20 minutes just once a week. They keep it simple over there. You can find further information right there on your screen. And of course, visit ksdk.com/showme. We'll be right back.